Good morning, internets. So I have EV news, and I am excited and enthused in a way that I have not been in a really long time, and that might have something to do with the fact that ordinarily I drink tea, but this morning it's a Frappuccino, and it is full of fat and sugar and caffeine and goodness. And now that I am appropriately caffeinated, I want to talk to you guys about some stuff. Okay, so Wal-Mart is partnering up with Volkswagen's Electrify America program, and they are going to be installing installing EV charge stations, EV quick charge stations at 100 Walmart locations by the end of 2019. And this is freaking genius. So the idea is that you will be able to take your car to Walmart and plug in there for, cheap. I don't know how much it's going to cost to plug in, but they say that they can have your car charged in the time that it takes you to make your Walmart purchases, which is so genius. And a lot of these locations, I'm sure all of the locations, are going to be strategically placed, specifically with people on road trips in mind. Walmart is a staple absolutely everywhere. And in Las Vegas, we've been seeing some odd things with Walmart being strongly in competition with Amazon. We have a massive Amazon distribution warehouse out here. I think maybe more than one. Maybe there's one, and then they're building another. I don't know. There's a lot of Amazon here. Lot of big employer in town. We also have Amazon Prime Now, which is not in very many cities. It's here. It's in some parts of LA. I think it's in parts of Seattle. I don't know anywhere else that it might be on the East Coast. But basically, what Amazon Prime Now is if you're a Prime member, and I use it all the time, they have a list of stuff that you could just have delivered to your house within a 2-hour window, same day. And then they also have delivery drivers that will go to restaurants. They have groceries. There have been days when I plan to be in the house all day, and I don't want to have to go, but I forgot to buy milk or eggs or something, and Amazon Prime Now can take care of that for me. So I was like, oh, that's something that Walmart can't do. Walmart has risen to the challenge, and is starting to offer, they have the Walmart pickup thing, where you can go on the app and put in your list of all your grocery items and say when you're going to be there and just pay for it on your phone. And then when you show up at the store, the little app tracks you. It's got a little geo tracker on it. And you hit a button and you say, I'm here. And then somebody bright and smiley comes out and loads your car with your stuff. And you didn't have to go inside, and you had minimal human contact. And there are some days when that's really nice. And so I've been watching them compete. And this is something Amazon can't offer. Amazon cannot offer brick and mortar storefronts that are filled with literally everything you need in them, that while you're there you can also charge your car. As far as I know, Amazon has no capacity for offering this, and so that's going to be a big leg up for Walmart. Not that I'm on the side of Walmart, because I don't know, I have this really bad love-hate relationship with Walmart. There's so many things in my life that I go to Walmart for, because they are more affordable there, because I know where everything is, because no matter what super Walmart I go to in town, they're all organized more or less the same way, and I can find whatever I need very, very quickly. But the Walton family and the amount of wealth that they control in America, and the fact that they don't pay, Walmart hasn't paid taxes, nothing, in years and years and years and years. Part of the Walmart hiring packet is a little extra instructional thing on how to apply for welfare benefits, and it's part of the hiring packet. It's just while you're at it, we'll also help you apply for welfare benefits, because we'd rather you need aid from the state, from the government, than pay you a living wage. There's a lot of issues with, Ferrari, cool. And the license plate of the Ferrari that just passed me says lawsuit. Oh my God, that's hilarious. I have not seen that one anywhere in town. Neat. Oh, there are many of you in the comments that are going to be like, which Ferrari? And I'm going to be like, I don't know my Italians. A red one. Crap. Newer. Not front engine. That's all I can say. Not the California. Okay. Anyway, moving along, guys. But these charging stations at Walmart's, that's good. Ugh. Walmart is evil. I'm not on the side of Walmart, but charging is good, and they're going to put them all kinds of places so that I can take, my hypothetical future Bolt, not that I want one, but I definitely want one, on road trips, and like while I'm in the store replenishing my cooler full of road trip goodies and geedunk, then I can be charging up the car and then just keep going. That's the thing that they're going to make possible. How is that not exciting? I'm really excited. It's not just the coffee. It's a little bit the coffee. It's maybe like 30% the coffee. But like the rest, I'm just excited. That's pretty cool. And installed, or at least under construction by the end of 2019, that's not far away at all. We're about halfway through 2018 now. So that's very thrilling to me. I haven't been able to find any information on which Walmart locations are going to have the charging stations, but we are spoiled here in Las Vegas, and whenever a corporation wants to do something new or test out a new program, a lot of times they will do that in Las Vegas. Las Vegas will be one of the first places that gets new stuff, new technology. Allergies are so bad right now. And the reason for that is that Las Vegas is such a transient city, and we have a population that's from everywhere. This is truly, especially stuff on the Strip, because we have a temporary population. There's the people that live here permanently, and those demographics are what they are. Always in flux because people come and go in this town a lot. But we have the tourist population here, and depending on the time of year, you can predict what people from where in the world and where in the country are going to be here, and they'll come and test things here accordingly. So I'm really hoping that Las Vegas is one of the places that gets the Walmart, some of the Walmart chargers. And if so, I want to go check that out. Here's another interesting thing. The chargers are going to be offering a variety of options for the speed and the amount of wattage that they're gonna pump out. But they're saying that they're gonna have 350 kilowatts available on everything. Now, this is interesting because right now the only manufacturer that offers a car that can handle that much electricity that quickly is Porsche. But they say this is in anticipation of the fact that people want to be able to have bigger capacity, and they want to be able to charge faster. The capacity, people can compromise a little bit on range, but if they can charge faster, that'll make up for it. And until you can charge a battery in the amount of time it takes, that Ram 4x4 to fill up its gas tank, until I can charge my battery that fast, Americans just aren't going to be satisfied with EV technology. They're going to say that it's not there yet, or it's too inconvenient, or whatever the silly excuses are. And this is from a car girl. I like cars. I understand the convenience of internal combustion and the draw of it and the desire for it and how great it is, but like, people need to lighten up a little bit with the EVs. Like, but is it really so terrible for you to have to just reconsider just a couple of things in your life? Is it really so horrible to have to, just plan your day a little more carefully? It's not that big of a lifestyle change. It's not. But people don't like to be, I don't know. Americans are uncompromising weirdos a lot of the time. And, that's one of the things that I like about us. And it's also one of the things that's sort of like, meh. But people being uncompromising weirdos is part of why Walmart's like, well, let's cater to those people. And also, how do we get more EV drivers in the store? I know that was part of the consideration, too, from what I was reading. And that is cool, because that means that people who own electric cars and plug-in hybrids and things like that, people who drive alternative fuel vehicles, are now a strong enough demographic that Walmart notices, and Walmart wants their business. Walmart wants our business. And it feels like it's not getting it. And that is really cool, because that means that, it's a big enough segment of the market that more and more businesses are starting to notice. Now, it does not matter very, very much if your local greens and proteins, all vegan, cruelty-free, belly button lit and yogurt shop offers free EV charging. Like, that's great, but that's not like a major national chain. And Stations casinos here offer free EV charging. That's a little dubious. It kind of depends on how good a mood the valets are in. But they technically are supposed to be offering free EV charging according to their website. But what if I go somewhere that doesn't have stations casinos? Like anywhere else in the country where gambling isn't legal and there aren't casinos to offer you things like that. Like, where am I going to charge? What is the infrastructure going to be? And I do like the idea of cities investing in EV infrastructure. That's great. But this is America, and we believe in capitalism here, and invisible hand, yada, yada, yada. And I like the idea of a corporation that has the money to spend. Volkswagen and Wal-Mart are both going to spend $2 billion of their money, and they're going to get it done faster. And it's all in their parking lots that they already own, so there's not going to be, like, it's not going to get hung up with all kinds of crazy city permits and okay, now we need to have meetings and the blah blah blah. They're just gonna put in the chargers, and then there's the chargers, and that's pretty great. That's pretty exciting to me, and it's gonna give, I don't know, it kind of gives me this feeling of, like, they specifically said that this is gonna be they're going to be located in locations where EVers are going to be able to plan road trips and go on road trips. And this reminds me of when the car first became the post-World War II era, and the car really got affordable, and Americans were able, the military-industrial complex was just hammering right along. We had communism was the meanie, and we were just making. So all of a sudden, median incomes went up, and auto manufacturers were doing all kinds of things. They started designing cars for everybody, designing cars for big families and small families and single people. And gasp, even women became a demographic. They're like, yeah, we'll make cars for them too, with matching handbags and lipstick. That really happened for a couple of them. Super insulting, but okay. Then people started seeing America. People got in their cars and they started going out there and seeing what there was. And there was, the Interstate Highway Act and all of that connected America with their amazing highway system that it used to be amazing. It's crumbling and falling apart now, but it was very amazing at the time. And people could just pile their families into station wagons, and there were gas stations everywhere, and they could go and they could see, and it was like this renaissance of adventure, and it became a part of, like, not to be dramatic, but like literally the tapestry of America. And that's the golden era that a lot of people that I talk to are hearkening back to when they say, oh, I wish things were the way that they used to be when I was a kid, or dare I say it, make America great again. Like, that's the era for which a lot of people are referring, and that's the era that they want. And the way back, there's no way back. There's only a way forward. And the way to re-experience something like that, or to offer that now, is with newer technology. It is with electric cars. It's not in making fuel cheaper and burning more of it, and colonizing and having this imperialistic mindset of just going and taking ownership of oil-producing countries in order to maintain our present lifestyle. It is utilizing the resources we have available to us and putting electric cars where people can get them, putting them within reach of regular people with regular incomes, and then also having the infrastructure. And I like the idea of another, road trip culture springing to life out of this that drives electric cars. And hey, if we gotta go to Walmart to charge them up, is that really the worst thing in the world? I can get ice there for my cooler inside of my electric car. And what else do electric car drivers like for the most part? I'm not your typical one. So, like, I don't know, salad, they sell that there. Yeah, you get sandals at Walmart. You get all kinds of stuff. And I don't know, you could just do your whole road trip saving money, because that's what Walmart does. Like, here's a whole bunch of stuff you never knew you needed, but now that you know we have it, you want it. And it's cheap. It's cheaper than you thought. And we can charge your car while you're here, and then you could be on your merry way. And then the next time you spend money, we're going to be excited about that too, because it's also going to be at Walmart. Genius on their part. Good for everybody. Really excited about this. $2 billion. $2 billion with a B. Billion they're going to spend on these EV charging stations. Volkswagen, man, they are working so hard to rehab that image. I did a video earlier this week about Volkswagen's changing their badge to reflect a more EVs, because they're going to offer EV and hybrid options on all 300 of the models that they make is the goal that they've set for themselves. And now the $2 billion that they're very, very publicly investing with Walmart, they're going in on this thing together to electrify America, and this charge thing that they're doing at the Walmarts and stuff. They are spending that big money. All right, you guys out there with Volkswagen, and I know one of you out there has, I think, an 03 and 04 Jetta TDI. Have you forgiven Volkswagen yet? Is it enough? Will it ever be enough? I really want to know. Like, is this a step in the right direction? Do you feel like you're being pandered to? Is there anything that can make up for what Volkswagen did with Dieselgate? Or are you... Maybe we should just take this, like, just really, really ride this guilt train out, and really grind Volkswagen with the guilt and go as long as we can without forgiving them and see what else that they build, because I'm really excited about this. And I think I'm so excited and so caffeinated that it's probably time to end the video before I just start listing random other things that I enjoy. So yeah, all right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If this is your first time on the channel, please consider subscribing right over here. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. Here's some other videos I think you'll enjoy right down here. My name is Katherine with EVs of Nevada. Man, everybody have a great Friday. Have a great weekend. Please remember to like, subscribe, and smile.